Do you have an herbalist in your life that you need to get a gift for? Or maybe you are an herbalist or want to be, and you want gift ideas that your family and friends can get for you. Today we will be going over 7 perfect gifts for the herbalist in your life. There are so many fantastic resources and tools that herbalists would love to have, so it was difficult to choose just 7. But here we go in order of least to most expensive. As the title states, this is a book for beginning herbalists, but it's a really good book for both beginners and intermediate herbalists. Rosemary Gladstar has been working with herbs since she was a child, and in this book she provides foundational information about herbal medicine for those who are just starting out. Not only does she provide beautiful pictures and understandable information on how 35 different herbs are important in herbal medicine, she also teaches on how to grow 9 of these herbs and recipes to use them in. This book provides information on how to set up your herbal kitchen, how to use herbal medicines, and how to make various dosage forms such as teas, tinctures, syrups, and salves, and so much more. If anyone you know is wanting to get started in herbal medicine, this would be a great gift for them. While you can crush seeds with the blade of a knife, it is difficult to get a fine powder and can be dangerous. A mortar and pestle is an inexpensive tool that can be invaluable to any herbalist, no matter how much experience they have. I've had my mortar and pestle since I was in pharmacy school, so the link is to a set that is not identical, but is very much like mine. Mine has a permanent home on my kitchen counter because I use it so often for grinding herbs and spices for medicines and for cooking. If your herbalist doesn't have a mortar and pestle, they need one. You might have noticed that my book does not match the picture. That's because there's a new edition. If you decide to purchase a field guide to help your herbalist identify medicinal herbs in their area, make sure that you get the correct one for their region. There are many guides for different regions of the country and for different subjects such as trees, mushrooms, and birds. While this reference provides great explanations on where medicinal herbs grow and how to identify them, it is not a book that will provide information on how to use them. However, it does include warnings for herbs that might be dangerous to use if you don't know what you're doing, such as a stinging nettle warning. Fresh plants sting. Dried plants used in tea does not sting. One fatality has been attributed, rightly or wrongly, to the sting of a larger tropical nettle. These warnings are very useful for plants that may cause skin irritation, so you might want to handle them with gloves. If your herbalist is familiar with how to use wild plants and wants to find them in their area, this is a very useful book. And the color pictures are beautiful and helpful to identify the plant you are looking at. This lovely garden tool / weapon is my favorite tool to dig root medicines such as dandelion root and mullein root. But you may want to think twice about getting it for a clumsy person like me. I cut myself more times than I care to count. But there is no better tool to cut through soil to get to the root below. I use this tool nearly every day during the growing season, both inside and outside of the garden. It comes with a handy holster to hang on your belt to keep it close and a honing stone to keep the Hori Hori sharp. The blade has both a straight, sharp edge and a vicious, serrated edge to saw through grass roots. It also has a handy ruler along the blade to measure how deep you are digging when transplanting plants into the garden. This would be a wonderful gift for the herbalist or garden that won't hurt themselves with it. If your herbalist is like me and likes to geek out on lots of information, the new Healing Herbs by Michael Castleman is the reference they need. There are no pretty pictures because every square inch is packed with information on individual herbs such as the history of the plant, therapeutic uses, safety, use guidelines, and growing information. There are more than 7 pages of information on echinacea alone. This book is for the more advanced herbalist and would probably overwhelm a beginner, but it would be great for anyone at the intermediate level or above who really wants to dive deep into medicinal plants. Any herbalist that creates medicines that are designed to keep long term, such as tinctures or salves, needs containers for those medicines. I love these 2-ounce ointment tins. They're just the right size for ointments and creams. They also come in 1 ounce and 4 ounce sizes, as well as rose gold and silver, so you can get just the right size and color for your favorite herbalist. Dr. Christopher was a leading authority on herbal medicine and wrote numerous books on the subject, including Syllabus, which has extensive information on 105 different medicinal herbs. It includes their description, history, medicinal uses, chemical composition, and who should and should not use each herb. And each monograph starts with a beautiful, full-page color picture of the plant being discussed. While this book is more expensive, it is well worth it and would be a treasured addition to the library of any intermediate or more advanced herbalist. The book has nearly 750 pages of in-depth information on not only the facts about the herbs, but stories from Dr. Christopher on how he and other herbalists use the herbs for specific people. The stories alone make this book worth having. So which of these suggestions are you going to get the herbalist in your life? Or did you find something you want for yourself? I will leave a link for each gift in the comments below. If this video has been helpful, please hit that like button. And if you wish someone would get you one or more of these gifts, share the video with them with a hint. Do you want more information on how to use herbs to make you and your family healthier? Well, then click here. Thank you for joining me today to learn how to select the perfect gift for the herbalist in your life. Stay healthy. Be careful with that Hori Hori, and have a blessed week.